Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a play of me from January 1st through the 7th. I originally thought I was going to do a talk through of this video, and then I realized that I just wanted to kind of relax and take my time. I had some people coming over, so I decided to just do it in several different clips. That's why at the beginning it seems like I'm trying to talk, and I was talking to you guys, and then I decided to do a voiceover instead. This is my first voiceover, so I'm hoping that this goes okay, but if I seem awkward or confused, it's the first time I've ever done this before, and I'm honestly still getting used to the technology aspect of filming videos, so please excuse that. This kit is a kit that was in my shop before Christmas. This is a kit that was called This Year, and it was on our old Vibrant matte paper and in our old format. But I still just wanted to use it before the year was over, and this is my New Year's spread. I start with the sidebar, and all these stickers that I've put down so far are from my shop. I have a few shops I do use, and I'll mention them when I put them down, but you will see that the sidebar was a struggle for me. I don't know what I was doing, honestly. There's a lot of pulling stickers up in this spread. That's because I was kind of doing something different and doing, just kind of playing with stickers, trying to do a no white space spread. I'm more of a white space planner, so it's sometimes hard for me when I try new things, but this is the style I kind of want to do in 2018, so hopefully I get better with it in time. But this video was kind of killer to edit because I pull up a lot of stickers and then adjust a lot of times. The sidebar was definitely the worst part, so please bear with this first section. You'll see eventually I move away from the sidebar and then I go back to it because I started looking at it and I was like, oh, okay, that looks terrible. Why is all that gray and black together? So this was the first week back teaching. We didn't have teaching on Monday, but we started back on Tuesday. And if you don't know, I am a student teacher at my local elementary school. And first off, I just wanted to say I'm sorry if you see my head popping in, because I was convinced that that wasn't going to happen until I edited my video. So I'm sorry for that. But so Monday was New Year's. On New Year's Eve, we went to our friend's New Year's party. They have it every year, and we stayed the night because we were drinking. So the morning we got home and I did some Etsy work, and Brandon was hungover, and you'll see that. I did mark that because I thought it was hilarious. Him and his buddies just have such a great time, and he doesn't get to hang out with them very often, so when they do, especially on New Year's Eve, it's always fun to just play games and have fun. So first I'm going down and I am whiting out my dates where it had like New Year's Day because it peaked above my date covers. So I put down my bottom washi, and then I like to put down the dots on my date covers before I put them on the page because sometimes I forget what the dates actually said. So I went ahead and did that, and I'm seeing what I'm going to do next. Oh, I go and do the flag, the Erin Condren flag, so this is a neutral planner, and I had to trim this one because I didn't want it to overhang too much, but I do that at the very end, I'm pretty sure. And, oh, no, I did it right here. Just kidding. So I trimmed that, and then I went back and this is going to be the hard part for me, guys. I have to, like, get used to my clips. So I took a little break, and then I came back. That's why if you see any adjustment in color and things, I probably took a break, and my lights have to adjust back to, like, kind of where they were. So I decided to do glitter headers, and I took my glitter headers of the different colors. I kind of did like color block on my glitter headers and my little things and certain boxes and things, but I did spread them out throughout it. So I'm still trying to learn the whole mini kit thing, and my kit format has changed now, and I think it's going to be a lot better with my new mini kit format for me to do this kind of spread. But with this bigger kit, I kind of struggled a lot with making the decisions of what to use and how to space boxes and all those type of things. So it's definitely a new format. And the spread was not perfect by any means, so here I am being a real person, guys. So first I put down this marquee box, and I am now flipping through a bunch of stickers. I have some drawers on my filming table. I'm going to do a setup so you guys can see, but I put all my stickers in these drawers because I hate having to pull them out of the sleeves or out of those photo books, so I'm trying to find a little system that works. I have half my old stickers that were the binder punch in a binder, and then others categorized in the drawer. So right there, I was just going through my character stickers. Now I'm going through samplers that I've gotten from meetups and swaps and things, and I'm trying to find a cute character that maybe like looked like they were sleeping or something like that. I wanted to mark something for breakfast too, so I think instead of this I'm going to change that wine glass to the little utensils, and I'm going to mark that I actually went to bed at about like 2:30 in the morning because it was New Year's Eve, and we slept in our friend's travel trailer. I went to bed at like 2:30. Brandon stayed up with his friends until like 7 o'clock in the morning. So he was like, had barely gotten any sleep when we got up to go to breakfast at 9. And we just went to breakfast, like his friend's wife cooked us breakfast. So I'm going to write that on that sticker, breakfast at the McMurrians, which is our friend's last name. And I'm sorry about my arm, guys. I had my arm just stick in there for a minute. So we had breakfast at the McMurrians. And then the next appointment label is where I'm going to put that Brandon was hungover because I thought it was hilarious. I drove us home and I was like praying to him, like, please do not throw up in the car because I really don't want to deal with it. And once he got home, he took a shower and I got him in bed and got him water and Gatorade, all that good stuff. So that's why I marked in my planner, just because I did have to kind of take care of him, and he did sleep the rest of the day until like I think 7 p.m. or something like that. So that kind of took up a lot of his day. And then while he was sleeping, I worked on Etsy because I was reopening the shop on Monday, January 1st. I'd been closed for about 3 weeks, I want to say, and that's where we made the switch to the premium matte paper and ready to ship. So this was a big day for me. I had most of everything I wanted to have done, but I had a few things I wanted to finish cutting and printing and getting listing pictures done. So I am just placing some boxes again. I am so sorry throughout this video for my indecisiveness. I hope that I get better with time, but when you try something new, if you have before, you would know that it is kind of difficult to like get in the flow of things, and that's kind of what this plan with me was. I'm hoping that they get better and that I can make these decisions faster, but I literally had filmed for 2 hours to do this spread. I had 2 hours of footage to edit, and I am hoping I never have that long again because it was terrible. But I liked how the spread turned out, so hopefully you guys can stay with me. So I took that Etsy logo sticker that was from my shop, and I put that in a hat box and wrote Etsy all day. The little penguin guy who's laying flat, I cut off the words from him that said not happening, and I just put the little penguin guy for Brandon. That sticker is from the Sticker Attic shop, and it's Sticker Attic like in your house, ATTIC. And I'll have any links I use or featured below in the description with links so that you can hopefully go find them. A lot of my stickers, though, are, again, from swaps and planner meetups, which happened a while ago, so they might not be available, but if you really want something, you can always message the shop owner and mention that you saw it in my video, and maybe they can re-release that sheet for you. So next I'm putting down the season premiere sticker from my Bachelor sheet. Those are in my shop if you're interested in them. I have the Bachelor, Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise. Then I put down one of my meal little things in a small bubble box and a glitter header. And then for a second I thought I was going to peel up that half box, and I realized I couldn't, and so I just dropped it and left it there. And then I think I'm going to kind of mess with the glitter header box situation here for a second. I realized that I couldn't fit that the way I wanted to, and then that didn't work, and so I moved this a few times. Sometimes watching myself do this kind of thing kills me a little bit, because I'm like, why can't you just figure this out? But I end up choosing this maroon medium box, and I put this little shop icon in there. It just looks like a little store that you go into. This is on a multicolor sheet that I had in the Vibrant Matte before I switched to Ready to Ship. And I'm going to be re-releasing this sheet, but it's just not in the shop yet. But if that's something you'd like to see, definitely comment below and let me know. Same with the Etsy symbol. It's not in my shop right now, but it used to be. If you're interested in it, let me know below. All these things are going to come back to my shop eventually, but it's just, you know, what comes first is dependent on what people are wanting. So again, I used another one of the Sticker Addict shop's penguins, and this one says yeah, no, and that's because I reopened the shop at 5, and then I immediately started getting messages that something was wrong. People were saying that my shop was charging them shipping like twice, or like for every item it was charging them over and over again, and I had not changed my shipping at all, so I couldn't figure out what I had done. And I decided to just change my shipping to flat rate shipping so that I wouldn't have to deal with it. I still don't know if it was just a tweak in the system because it was the first, but we are just flat rate shipping now, so it's $4 anywhere in the US, $10 to Canada, and $14 anywhere else. It literally pains me to charge that much, but USPS is insane, so I'm so sorry, guys. So the other thing I put down was, or wrote, was that we had taquitos for dinner, and then on the sidebar, I decided for my first weekly ombre, I'm doing the hours I got for sleep, and then my step count. I do that based on my Fitbit. I have the app on my iPad, so I just checked that and wrote the times down. And then for my daily habit trackers, I did heart medicine, night routine, contacts, and Etsy. And as you can tell, my night routine wasn't great, and heart medicine, I take that all the time. It's just for a condition I have, and so I'm like, I always take it, but I decided to just put it in my sidebar. And then this little appointment label with the alarm clock is from a sampler I got from Queen Bee Designs, and it was an all gray sampler, and I thought this would be the perfect time to bring that in. It's a little alarm clock appointment label, and so I wrote first day at Lundy, where I'm doing my student teaching at. And then I put down a quarter box from the kit and a black apple that is from a multicolor sheet that I used to have in my shop. Again, if anything that I say was from my shop, if you go to my shop and you don't find it, it's because it probably hasn't been re-released since I reopened yet. And if you're interested, just let me know. So then I kind of play with my bubble boxes there for a second and rearrange those, and then I choose this maroon one, I center it, and then I'm going to grab a basketball icon, again from a multicolor sheet that's no longer in my shop. I'm so sorry, guys. And I write first practice. I am the assistant for the middle school basketball team in my town, so we had our first little get-together practice that day, so I was busy after school with that. And then I put a glitter header down from the kit, and then I'm about to grab some type of box. I started with the bubble box, put that back, and then I realized I wanted to do this quarter box, and then I added some little things, a TV little thing and a meal little thing, and grabbed the little shopping cart icon from the kit. And then I'm going to go ahead and, what am I working on next? Oh, I'm writing. I do this thing when I write where I lift my hand a lot and I continue and I lift up and I continue. You'll see that like a lot, and I apologize. It's a tick that I do. I don't know. I didn't really realize it until I started editing this video, so I apologize. But I'm probably going to do it forever, so sorry, not sorry, I guess. I put Bridgetown. That's a little market in our town. I decided not to go into town to get any lunches for work, and I just ran there and grabbed a few things, and I also grabbed some burger baskets for my husband and I for dinner because I was so exhausted from the first day of teaching. And so we had burger baskets for dinner, and we watched Blue Bloods. You'll see we watch it like every day. It's our show right now. We're those kind of people who binge watch a show until we finish the whole thing, and then we start a new show. So right now I think we're on season 2 or 3 of Blue Bloods, and we really like it. So we watch that all the time. And then I cut down one of my flags from the kit, and I add this little portrait sticker. The portraits were from a printable from Obsessed with Cute, who is no longer open. I just bought this file a long time ago, and I printed and cut a bunch of them for myself, and I use those throughout the spread. So I write print and cut, and then below that I added a small marquee box, the filming slate icon, and then I write film YouTube introduction. And then I go to my sidebar and I fill in some of those things for those days, my sleep and my steps. There's also several times like right now, right then, where I write on the sidebar and I do things out of frame. So yeah, this is new for me, guys. This is real new. So I forget that I need to look up and look in my viewfinder. I do have a viewfinder that's awesome, touchscreen focus and everything, but I just forget that it's there, and I just start to plan like I would without you guys. So I really struggled with this crayon. This is from a multicolor sheet from my shop, and I love it. I just was struggling on how I wanted to place it. So I was like, up or down? Should I, have it just be here by itself and I can write by the side? I wasn't sure how I wanted to use it, and that's why I was struggling right here, trying to decide like what I was doing. I'm going to pull that up here in a sec, because I realized, nope, it's not going to work for me. And again, just I'm indecisive as a person in real life. Like, I can go to a restaurant I've been to 1,000 times, and I sit there and look at the menu, and like usually 99% of the time I get the same thing I always get, but there's like that second where I'm like, maybe no, and then I just get the same thing I always get. But I am a very indecisive person, so hopefully it gets better, but I can't promise you guys anything. And then I put down a full box from the kit. You'll kind of notice, and this will probably be very similar every single week, I'm going to try to find ways to creatively, I don't know why that was hard, jazz it up. But if you can tell, for most of my day I'm teaching, so what I've been doing is during the spread, I put my schedule at the top, and if I had basketball practice, I put that kind of in that same section, and then I put a full box because it took a lot of time, and then I do what I did when I got home. So it's not necessarily up to scale with how long teaching took. Like, it didn't take that much time, but that's how I am doing it. And then most things besides that are in chronological order, though. So you'll notice, like, I have school and then practice and then going to Bridgetown and then filming videos when I got home, and that is the order that things happen. So I apologize right here. I am completely out of focus. I decided to do this bottom part first, and I forgot to move my planner. So, that happened. And then I put down this laptop from my shop. Again, not in the shop right now, but will return soon. And then a half box from the kit. And I also pulled out a takeout sticker from Made with Southern Love, and I love that sticker. It comes in a rainbow sheet, and I thought the black would be perfect to pull in because I didn't realize this, but Brandon and I had burgers 2 days in a row. There's a town close by that has A&W, so when he goes up there to work, he usually brings home burgers from A&W because we don't really have very many around here, so it just makes sense, and we love A&W. So right here, I'm trying to figure out what the heck I want to put on this laptop. I debated between an Etsy icon, a heart icon, and I tried to do the Etsy script word from the kit with the icon, and I couldn't get that to work. So I end up just going with the Etsy script, and those were removed from my kits, but I'm going to bring those back in single sheets, in rainbow single sheets, so that you can still pull them into spreads. And then I just write Etsy with Jess, who is my sister-in-law. She's also on my PR team, and she comes over every once in a while and helps me fill orders. For this day, I'm going to put stuff in the checklist. I'll put print, cut, trim, foil, package, and sort stickers. And those were all things that I was doing with Jess. I was kind of teaching her how to print, cut, trim, foil, package, and then I sorted through my stickers, and I gave her some stickers, duplicates that I got when I went to the Seattle meetup. And then I placed down a TV icon that said, "This is us," because whenever Jessica comes over, we watch that together. We're only on like season 1, episode 6 or something, because we watch it so infrequently, but it's one of those things where I don't want to watch it without her, so that's always fun. And then I go back up above the laptop, and I put an appointment label from the kit and an upload sticker from the YouTube vlogger sheet from Made with Southern Love. And then I go back to my sidebar. I kind of did this day by day. I was kind of upset on Thursday. My Fitbit died, so I didn't get my sleep information, but I got my steps done before it died, so that was kind of disappointing. But all the other days I got tracked, and it honestly was probably about the same as all the other days, 6 hours and something, but that's the main things I like from my Fitbit, is just my steps and my sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm going to steal Brandon's Apple Watch though, so hopefully I'll be doing that soon. And then I put down this chalkboard, which is from a multicolor sheet from my shop, and I wrote my hours on that. Brandon got an Apple Watch last year for Christmas, and he barely used it in 2017. So I told him, if you don't use this, I'm going to steal it here pretty soon. So he has had a fair warning. It's been just sitting here, so I'm probably going to take it. And then I moved this around a little because I wasn't sure how I wanted this to be. I think I move it again after this. And again, I had basketball practice after school that day, so I used that same icon and with a bubble box. Then I put down a full box, and then I realized like this wasn't how I wanted it to be. So I moved this up, and then I put down this glitter header and kind of sectioned that off that way. And then my camera did something weird for a second. And then I go and I'm looking for stickers. And I think, yeah, I'm grabbing little things, and I go ahead and put down a meal and a TV little thing. I made breakfast sandwiches this night, and they were so good. They were just, they were egg, turkey sausage, provolone cheese, and English muffins. And they were so simple, but so good. And of course, we watched Blue Bloods because we have a problem. And then in this half box I put down, I'm going to put some of the Obsessed with Cute little shop owner icons from one of her printables. Again, she's no longer open, so I'm not sure if you can really get these at all anymore. And then I didn't really like this because there's this weird gap by Phil, so then I put the label printer and the package, and then I thought it looked a lot cuter. You can see when I don't like something, or I'm thinking, I tap. I saw my finger do that there, and I did at the beginning of the video, so you know I'm thinking hard when I'm doing that because I had to stop everything I was doing. Then I'm going to grab one of our Bellas. This is from a sheet in my shop, and it is in our shop right now. The Bellas are our shop character, and I have, I think, 6 available right now. I'm going to be adding more, though. This one was the Happy Mail Bella, and I put it on a a marquee box, and I wrote post office run because I needed to drop off those packages that I did from the night before at the post office before I went to school. My post office has this thing where if I drop it off before a certain time, it'll make it to Eugene that day, but if it goes out after school, it won't make it to Eugene until the next day. So I kind of have to do that in order to make it get to Eugene faster. And Eugene is kind of like our hub, so if it doesn't go out, get to Eugene, basically put your guys' packages a day behind. So that's why I try to get stuff out as soon as possible, or if I'm going to town, I just take them straight to Eugene. Then I get a half box and a backpack icon, again from an old sheet in my shop, and write my school hours for the day. And then I'm just flipping through a lot of stickers. I think I'm out of frame. We'll see, I guess. I put a meal icon, and I wrote Cafe Yum because I was super excited when I got home that day. Brandon was already home, and he had already brought Cafe Yum for dinner, which I super appreciated. It had been a long Friday, and it was a good treat for the end of the week. We ate out a lot this week, and we usually don't, but I think between just getting over Christmas, and we cooked breakfast for everybody on Christmas, and then starting work for me again, it was kind of a lazy dinner week, so don't judge. And then I put down a glitter header, a full box, and this half box from the kit. You can see the peeking of the Netflix TV that I obviously put down out of frame, and that is from the Netflix binge sheet from Made with Southern Love. I had done a swap with her, and I got a bunch of cute sheets, and I wanted to work them in this week. So then I played with some of these Obsessed with Cute Printable stickers and pulled them up 80 times, and then finally liked this arrangement. Then I got a bubble box from the kit, and I'm going to write new releases on it. I released a few things on January 5th, I think my February monthlies and my 50 Shades kit. And then I wrote Blue Bloods next to the Netflix binge because that was our Friday night. We definitely just watched 5 episodes in a row of Blue Bloods and ate snacks and went to bed. So super exciting Friday night in the Chittum household. Then I put down a full box and then went back to the sidebar. Jumping around, making no sense. checking off things for the other days that I forgot, and then I decided I'm just going to do all my Saturday and Sunday stuff at the same time. Some of my days I did not get enough steps and I was really disappointed about it, but my sleep was also super terrible. I'm really trying to get at least in the 7-hour range, but sometimes it's hard with the shop and work, and then when school starts, it's probably just going to get worse. So, I don't know, guys. And then I put down this hat box, and again, one of the Obsessed with Cute stickers, and I just put cut stickers. That was my Saturday afternoon. And then I put down a bubble box, and I am going to lift it up because these are way too big for that box, and I did not like the way that looked. These stickers, again, are from the YouTube vlogger Made with Southern Love sheet, and I tried to make this work, and then I pulled these up so many times, and then I was like, okay, I finally give up because I didn't like it. And I got a different bubble box. I don't know if I come back to that or if I'm doing that right now. But that's not the way that's going to stay. So hopefully I show that in a second. Right here I'm flipping through all of my sheets, and you can see me pulling open the drawers and looking for things. It is kind of an organized chaos, but it does seem like the best thing for me right now. I'm kind of still like searching for that perfect organization of my stickers, but I don't know if that's such a thing. So I finally switched it out with this medium bubble box, and then I put down a date night sticker from the Prancing Doxy, and that was a little sampler I got, and we went to dinner at Buffalo Wild Wings, and then we went to see a movie afterwards. I think that's what I'm putting down, but you can't see it. It's a movie marquee from my shop, and I'm putting down a heart little thing first, and then the movie marquee, and then finally got back in frame. The heart little thing is for Target. We went to Target after the movie because it's right there at Gateway. And then the movie marquee was for Star Wars. We saw it in 3D. And so I think right now I'm looking for, a little Tsum Tsum. I wanted to put BB-8 on there. And then I write at Buffalo Wild Wings for our date night. We went there, had wings and some drinks, and then went to the movie theater, which is in the same parking lot. And it was a really good night. We hadn't been on a date night since long before Christmas. I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago or something. So we were excited to go to the movies, at least a movie date night. And then I started Sunday. So I put down an appointment label, and I grabbed a Dymo printer from Obsessed with Cute, and I wrote fill open orders. I did that right when I woke up on Sunday. We decided not to go to church on Sunday, which we usually do, but we did not because I had to make the baby shower games. I made one of them completely by myself, and then the rest I had downloaded from an Etsy shop. I can link it below. They sell really cute baby shower games and invites. I made the invitations for the baby shower with a printable from the same shop, and so I already owned them. I just had to print them out and cut them. So we decided to skip church so that I could do that and not be like super stressed and rushed. And so I'm just separating that with a glitter header. And then I'm looking for something to mark meeting someone. One of our guests who was invited to the party couldn't make it because she was sick, but she had a card. So I went and I picked it up from her before I went and ran my errands before the shower. So I'm putting that right here. And I'm just going to put Renee and then dash card, getting the card. And then after that, I met Jessica at Target, and we got a few things that we needed for the baby shower games. If you've ever been to a baby shower where they play the dirty diaper game, that's what we played. So we needed candy bars. If you've never heard of that game, look it up. It's so funny. So we got candy bars for the game, and then I ran to my mom's house and got the drink dispenser. And then I put down a full box. This is the gift one, which I thought was suitable for the baby shower. And finally realized I'm out of frame. Thank you, Chelsea. And then I'm going to put down some little things. So I put down a cleaning little thing because that night we went to my father-in-law's house and we had dinner and cleaned out some of our stuff from his garage. And then right here, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing in this space. So first I put down this marquee box, and then I decided, okay, I'm not going to do that. And I'm flipping through some of my sheets trying to find what I'm going to use to mark the baby shower with. I was looking for this little tassel thing. I knew exactly what it looked like, and that was it right there. I just couldn't find it in my stash. And that was from Perfect Prints Co. Super, super old sheet, but it is still so cute. So I had to kind of fiddle with the placement of this. I wasn't sure like how I really liked it. And then I finally left it like that and wrote, "Celebrate Baby Colton." My brother's having a son, and he's due at the end of January. So we had his baby shower, and then I put down 2 appointment labels. The first one, I'm going to put a computer screen icon from the kit, and I'm going to write check Wi-Fi, and the second one, I'm going to put a money sign and write Safeway groceries. So check Wi-Fi. After the baby shower, Jessica and I drove around, and we went to some of the different people I know in Eugene, my sister, my mom, and my school, and we checked the Wi-Fi strength because I realized that I cannot upload videos that are very big from my house. One video was 30 minutes long, it was only 2 gigabyte file, and it only got 8% in over 8 hours at my house. So I realized very quickly that I could not upload videos at my house, so I checked all my family to see whose house I could go to and upload videos, and I found out it was my sister. So I filled in my meal icon and my cleaning icon. I put down the weekend banner, and then I'm going to add this deco. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. I'll be posting a picture of this on my Instagram, and if you want to see more Plan With Me, definitely like this video so that I know for sure.